What is up, you geezer, blow tie geezers? It is Chris Modern 9 here. Fulham 1, Chelsea 2. I am so glad that game is over. I'm not even joking. I'm so glad that it's 2-1 and not 2-2. Had that goal have gone in from Fulham right at the end, I'd have been fuming. I'd be shouting at the camera right about now. But it was within a hair's width. Thank you to the linesman for calling it offside, because us Chelsea fans probably would have had our hearts in our mouths. But, yeah. A win is a win. 2-1. I'm not going to complain. I mean, we need the wins now. I mean, we got a win over Tottenham during the week. We got a 2-1 win here. We got 2 wins on the bounce. First away win of the season as well. We've got a game in hand above everybody else. We are definitely chasing for top 4. No doubt about that. I mean, if we can get this game in hand over and done with, we can get the win over Brighton. Basically, top 4 looks a lot more attainable, if you will. I'm not saying that we're definitely going to get top 4, but I'm saying, you know, top 4 is definitely achievable if we get the right results. But anyway, that's not to say today's result was glamorous. It wasn't. It was far from it, to be honest, especially in the second half, where it looked like we were trying to hold out for a victory. You know, I'm getting very similar vibes to 2 games that I remember us playing earlier in the season, away to Cardiff and Brighton. Very, very similar kind of game where we were trying to hold out for a win at 2-1. Last 20 to 25 minutes, the home team looking like they're going to get an equaliser. And, well, we just made things a little bit difficult for ourselves. Having said that, there were players on the pitch today that really deserved to be being picked by Sarri in the team selection. So let's just talk about the team selection, because the team selection was a little bit different to what we are so very used to. Alonso got dropped, and so did David Luiz. We saw Christensen and Emerson starting. Kepa coming back, having missed the game against Tottenham because of, well, he got told off by Sarri because of the League Cup final fiasco, if you want to call it that. But anyway, Kepa had a fantastic game. I think he really proved that he has learned from his mistakes. I mean, if you cast your mind back to that terrible misunderstanding between himself and Sarri right at the end of the Man City game in the League Cup final, where he wanted to stay on, but Sarri wanted him to come off, yada yada yada. You know, he got in trouble. He paid the price by getting dropped against Spurs, and then he got brought back into the side. He has learned from that, and he put in a fantastic shift, some fantastic saves. Oh my God, some fantastic saves. I mean, had he not made those saves, I think Fulham would have probably got away with about 3 or 4 goals, to be honest with you. Mitrovic up front for them had fantastic chances. There was that volley in the first half. There was that really late header in the second half. And both of them coming from fantastic saves from Kepa. I've got to give credit where it's due. He put on a fantastic performance. Okay, yes, he couldn't do anything for Fulham's goal. We'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, I think he put in a fantastic shift today. Okay, let's just talk about the goals. 1-0, Higuain, fantastic finish. I mean, you could see that he scored top quality goals from the top quality clubs. And we saw a glimpse of that today. Low cross in from Azpilicueta. Higuain there at the right time. First time strike, low and hard. No way the keeper's going to get that. And yeah, it was a pretty simple finish. Easy peasy, 1-0. Fulham equalised. Chelsea, got to do better with the defending, man. I mean, you've got to do better. I mean, the defending for that set piece was absolutely atrocious. And this was straight after Kepa had made that amazing save from Mitrovic's volley. The resulting corner, Fulham took it really quickly. They crossed it in. And then you saw Callum Chambers coming around the back. Chelsea completely unawares of where he is. Ghosting around the back. And then just finishing. Kepa's not got a single chance with that. And, well, it's absolute schoolboy defending. I mean, the players coming in, Christensen and Emerson, really should be doing a lot better than that. And then 2-1, Jorginho. My goodness me, what a strike that was. That was an insane strike. The way he placed that right in the top corner was absolutely remarkable. I think it was the response for conceding the goal, and that's exactly what we needed. We needed to respond to that equaliser and get a goal for ourselves, and we did that really well. Fantastic strike from Jorginho. Speaking of Jorginho, by the way, he had a much better game. Okay, yeah, it's against Fulham. You know, it's a bottom team. You know, no disrespect to Fulham. But Jorginho had a much better game. He was doing on the pitch what I was expecting him to do. Now, if you've seen in previous games where he's been passing over there, pass back and everything, and not going direct. This game, he actually went direct. He actually put the ball where it needs to go, which is up front to the front men. And, well, unfortunately, that was our problem in the second half especially. We really needed to get that third goal and we didn't because our front three couldn't finish. Our front three, who do we have? We had Hazard, Higuain, as I said, and Willian. Willian was okay. I'm not saying he was great. He was not terrible, but he was okay. The only thing I would say about Willian's game that was off was his finishing. As I said, you know, Jorginho doing his absolute best to do what he should be doing, putting the ball direct, but Willian's finishing was a bit off. I was expecting a lot better from somebody like him. Hazard, again, he was okay. He wasn't perfect, he wasn't bad, but he did his bit today. He's still tired. He still looks very tired. Again, he's making misplaced passes, but he's linking up play well again, as I said. But I think he came off as well. I think somebody replaced him. I can't remember who it was. I think it may have been, or maybe I can't remember. It was that far back. I can't remember. But yeah, he had a good game. He had a good game. Hazard. He was not great, but he was okay, just like Willian. But Fulham's defence just lapped it up easily. There were chances where we got the ball forward and we were trying to get a third goal, but all we were doing was just making it so much easier for Fulham to just defend it. Either they were blocking the ball or they had about a couple of men behind the ball and just all they were doing was just tackling us. So it was a little bit frustrating. But then right at the end, as I said, we had that situation where, by Jove, if that goal was not offside and it was actually a goal, I would have been fuming. I don't know if it was one of their front men. I can't remember his name, but it was one of their front men just blitzed into the penalty box with a decent pass, and well, he slotted it past Kepa, but you know, offside, as I said. But thankfully it was. Otherwise, I'd have been completely mad as hell. But like I said, guys, it's a win. It's what's important at this stage of the season. We need to be within touching distance of the people above us. We've got a game in hand. Top 4 is attainable. I mean, like I said, it doesn't mean to say that we're going to get top 4, but, you know, top 4 is achievable if we get the right results. I think the next game is against Dynamo Kiev in the Europa League, and then after this, we got Wolves at home. Now, Wolves is going to be difficult. Wolves look very, very impressive. You know, they've got money behind them, and they've got quality players. And, well, if you remember, earlier in the season, they beat us at Molineux, so yeah, Wolves look like a bit of a banana skin. We need to get a result against them. I mean, let's be honest, guys. The fixtures that we've got coming up are very simple. I mean, if you take away the away ties against Man United and Liverpool, who we still have to play, the rest of the results, I mean, we should easily win those. I mean, if Sarri gets the right game plan together, like I said a couple of videos ago, taking that mentality in the Chelsea-Man City game in the League Cup final, yes, we did lose that, but Sarri can work with the intensity and the adaptation of that result or that performance and putting them into the rest of those games. We've done that against Spurs. We've done that against Fulham. We've just got to keep doing this. We've got to keep maintaining this. We've got to keep rebuilding, and that's what we're doing. We've got 2 wins. Can we make it 3 against Wolves in the league? I mean, we've got to play Dynamo Kiev at home as well, in amongst all of that. It's looking good. It's looking good. Like I said, top 4 is attainable if we do the right things. And yeah, we should get the job done. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the result in the comment section down below. And yeah, I know this commentary is a little bit all over the place. I've had to do this video multiple times because I don't know how to talk, guys. I struggle to start videos. I struggle to maintain my talking flow. I've had this problem for years. So if you bear with me, you know, I may have to miss things out. I may miss out on certain players, you know, this, that, and the other. But yeah, I apologise if this commentary's gone completely tits up. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed the video, and on with the next game against Dynamo Kiev in midweek. And let's hope we get a win there. Let's hope we get a win against Wolves. And yes, good result. I'm happy. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Until the next video, I shall see you later. Hey, door, and peace.